Hello all, back again today. It's 8:45 in the morning, the third of three videos I'm going to do just in the present moment. I'm just going to speak on the Illuminati and the Masonic Lodge and how I believe they've got a lot of affiliations with the Beast of Antichrist, Beast of Revelations and the Antichrist, the coming New World Order. The Illuminati was started in 1776 by a man called Adam Weishaupt. He was born in 1748 and he was a Jesuit priest. He formed the Illuminati to form a new world order back at those times. He was a Mason, and the Illuminati and the Masonic Lodge came together in about 1780. The first new world order they wanted to form was under Napoleon Bonaparte, with the Bonaparte Wars, 1790s to 1790s to 1815 at the Battle of Waterloo, when Bonaparte was defeated. Then they took over with Karl Marx and Engels, with the writing of the Communist Manifesto in 1848, and they brought on the same sort of revolution, but where Bonaparte tried to bring it on in military order, they wanted to bring it on in philosophical and academic order under the name of Marxism, which was to become communism. And they wrote the Communist Manifesto in 1848. Come like the First World War, that was the that was done through the German. That was the First World War. That was the First World War was done through the German Kaiser, trying to bring a one world order, one world government, and a fight in Europe and parts of the Middle East. Kaiser was defeated in 1918, and the Treaty of Versailles was formed in 1919. Just after that, Adolf Hitler was rising and started the German Nazi Party in the 1920s. Adolf Hitler came to prominence in 1933 with the murdering of one person in Germany, and him taking over the Chancellor of Germany, and then history went. Cutting big long story short, cultural Marxism is a carry-on from the Bonaparte era and Marx and Engels and the First World War. It's a modern terminology for it. It's looking for a one world order, a new world order. And it will come under the Illuminati and the Masonic Lodge. The Masonic Lodge is a very, very wicked. It is witchcraft. And they go through different secret levels. You don't know until you get to the top levels what it really is. I won't speak too much on that now because I've put articles online, but let me tell you all. I believe the Beast of Revelations will be a 33rd degree Mason, head of the world, and he'll be the head of the Illuminati. Whether or not it's a Catholic Pope is a false prophet, we'll wait and see. I won't mention that. Everyone's mentioning it, but I won't mention it. It is possible because he's a member of the Masons, but they'll both be a member of the Masons, the false prophet and the beast, and part of witchcraft and part of cultural Marxism, which is dictatorial, totalitarianism. So it's going to be a mixed bag of lollies, but Jesus Christ is the only way, and I suggest that we find our way to Jesus Christ right now, because this stuff is going to take over. I could be stopped from even doing what I'm doing online, but I promise myself, and I promise God, that I'll continue doing this until I am stopped. I won't stop myself, because this information must get out, and it takes individual people like myself and others to do that. We must come against a number of issues One is Masonic Lodge and Masonry, knowing that it's evil. The other one's Illuminati, which is actually joined in with it's made it very evil. Another major one we must come against is cultural Marxism, a philosophical order which is bringing in same-sex marriage into a totalitarian state, and the homosexual militant rights lobby need to be opposed by the whole wide world. That is the major arm for creating trouble. So a gay lobby is all on, not off. Thank you very much, and bye for now.